Hello YouTube! You're watching my top 10 most anticipated games for E3 2011 and it's coming in a few days. And wait, 2011? It should be my top 11 most anticipated games. Because it's 2011, why not? So this list is based on my opinion, it's not based on any of those, it's not any of those official lists. So if you don't like this video or this list at all, you don't have to watch it, it's up to you, okay? You can leave whenever you want. The rest of you that want to watch it, make sure to leave a comment and your top 10, 5, whatever you want. If you're wondering where I got my content, all of this is got all from GameTrailers.com. So if you hear any voice in the background, it's from Game Trailers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And here we go. Now this game has been one of my most anticipated games for the past 3 years. I've actually wanted it. I thought it would come out by now. As you can see, they spent the past 5 years trying to make this game. And fans almost lost hope for this game until in January when they released a whole 6-minute long gameplay trailer showing off some nice cutscenes, some nice gameplay, some stuff which makes it really look cool looking. But with the probably 5 years of development under its belt, hopefully it's gonna be some epic game and maybe satisfy us fans that have been waiting 5 freaking long years for this damn game to come out. Oh, I'm gonna kill Square Enix. And for all of you that don't like your Japanese RPGs, don't worry, this is my only Japanese game here, unfortunately for some other viewers. Now don't go complaining guys, just because this is a kiddie game. But Ratchet Clank has been one of my most favorite series ever since the PS2. Like basically I have every single game except for the first two. I love them all, like literally. It was one of the reasons why I bought a PS3. And this game now has 4-player co-op. So considering the fact I'm going next year to university and have 4 friends stuck together with at least 4 controllers, this is gonna be one hell of a fun co-op game for us. But hey, Insomniac, I love you guys and I love their games. This is why it's on the list, because I'm a big fan of Insomniac games. So sorry I don't have much about this next game, but all I know is that Valve, they make some awesome games. See, right here, they made Portal 2 recently and that game was awesome, even though I didn't play it. But they said that this year they'll have at least 3 awesome announcements. Now I think they announced 1 awesome announcement before, but they still have a second announcement to make. So hopefully this announcement will be made during E3. And what could it be? We don't know. Could it be Left 4 Dead 3? Could it be Half-Life 2 Episode 3? Or could it be Portal 3? We don't know. All that we know is that it's going to be pretty awesome for you shooter fans.
I think we can put our differences behind us. For science.
Now, for all of you who think that I own an Xbox, I don't. I actually don't own an Xbox. But just because I don't own the system doesn't mean I have to hate it. Like, just looking at the game, I am really interested in what the hell happens in it. I know the story, I've read it. Heck, I've even read the book, and the book sucked. But I am still interested like hell just to see what the hell happens in this game. It just looks so awesome, and at E3 they're going to show off a bunch of stuff at it. The question is, what would they show off? Maybe some new awesome weaponry, or some badass enemies, or some new campaign mode obviously. But I want to know what happens in the story. What is gonna happen to these guys in the end? How badass the Lambient can be, and will the Locust even join the humans to fight against the Lambient? So it's mutated worm thingies right there. We never know, but that's why I can't wait to find out. Bungie's next game. The question is, what are they making? Because last year they left Microsoft and joined Activision. Yes, Bungie left Microsoft, so they aren't working on Halo anymore, and now they joined Activision. But what's interesting is that Bungie patented something called Bungie Aerospace, and they have confirmed, the only thing they have confirmed that I know of is they are making an MMO. Yes, an MMO, probably some sort of sci-fi game, so we never know what it is. Maybe it's a world of StarCraft, maybe it's a world of Halo, or something like that, something of that general nature. The mystery is what puts it so high on this list. And when this project's finally announced, it's going to create big news for everybody. So my next game is a very interesting game. Now, it's Starhawk, which is a combination of Warhawk for all those of you who played PS3 earlier in the day, and something like, StarCraft. And that's not really StarCraft. But it's very interesting because it's an FPS RTS, that's what they call it. An FPS RTS minus the managing. You're obviously in an alien planet, alien world, yeah, blah blah blah, generic stuff. But this studio is doing nothing like any other shooter out there, making it RTS shooter. So watch right here. Choose a location to throw it on a building, the building will throw itself down, and it will automatically grow. Then you can rush into your enemy base and shoot down their stuff. This is a combination of my two favorite types of games. One is strategy, stuff that you see on PC of StarCraft and Civilization, and shooting games, which I've recently been interested in on my PS3. This game really interests me, and that's why it's really high on this list. Especially the fact when it's done, I have about 4 years development under its belt, which is a good amount of time for a great game. So the next game was a game that was somewhat recently announced, Assassin's Creed Revelation, the third game in the Ezio trilogy, that's what they call it. So basically this is the last time you'll see Ezio, he'll probably die or something like that. But what interests me is where you're going, because you're going to Turkey. The mystery and the suspense, all that stuff, the interesting stuff really is making me hype up for this game. Not to mention the awesome alter your memories which you will see when you incept his mind. And finally, what will they do with the multiplayer? Will there finally be co-op? What new modes will there be? All this is making me really hype up for the game. Just to tell you guys, I'm a very big fan of Bioshock. I love Bioshock 1, I love Bioshock 2 even more. And now with Bioshock Infinite, they decide to do something different. Something that no other developer can do. Bring an awesome world, living and breathing, and this time put it in the air. It's probably a very nice change of scenery from those creepy, damp, dark places of Bioshock. Now to some, fresh air. Some outdoor, colorful stuff. It still has the deep themes of Bioshock. Like, just watch this guy, he's overkilling it right now.
Of any foreigner, whether they be enemy or friend.
Don't worry, I'm a friend.
For I have looked into the future, and one path is filled with
Oh, take arms. I'm quite sure I'll take arms with you, buddy. Don't worry, I'll watch your back. See?
Who are you?
Hey, I'm just trying to take arms with you, buddy. Calm down, come on. Come on, I'm just trying to help you out. Who the hell was doing this guy, Charles? Ah, stupid dead vulture thingies, I'm not dead yet. And it's plasmids like those that really make me hype up for the game. Seeing what they can do with this. What else can they do with this awesome Sky City? The suspense is why Bioshock Infinite is pretty high on my list.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Oh my god, it's Battlefield 3. I love my Battlefield games, every single one of them on my PS3. I've bought every single one of them, and I love those 3 games I've played so far, even though I only start from Bad Company. But still, the rush that you get from blowing up a tank with C4 never felt so satisfying in any other game. Or riding around in a helicopter with a friend, because I love doing that in Bad Company too. The diversity of vehicles, weapons, the awesomeness of the classes. So much stuff, not to mention the main thing here, destructibility. You can destroy almost anything here, and it's nice new graphics, and how amped up the new trailer was. When I first saw it, I was like, whoa, my mind just exploded like how an exploded building collapses on you on Bad Company 2. It's just so awesome. But I can't really care about the graphics because I play on the SD TV, so what do I care about the graphics? I don't want an awesome game for destructibility and killing the stupid campers who think, oh, I can shotgun behind a wall. No, I'm gonna blow up your building and kill you right now, noob. Or take my tank and blow everything up. The amount of hype is just ridiculous for this game. And definitely get it, my friends, when it comes out this November. Yes, Uncharted 2 was one of my most favorite games on the PS3 in 2009. And now with Uncharted 3 they plan to take that awesome game to the next new level. with a totally new single-player campaign which hopefully has co-op in it, split screen, I love that, and a multiplayer which looks to turn things up for the video game industry again. Like, see right there, when you start owning that sign, your logo starts appearing across the whole map, and when you do specific tasks, you're awarded with specific boosters, aka perks. The amount you still can climb, and operations mode, or something that which is introduced in Killzone, is fully refined here, so I look forward to seeing those objective-based awesome stuff. Not to mention the wall climbing, the melee system, everything that's in here is mind-blowing. Well, not as mind-blowing as Battlefield, but I definitely can't wait for this game. Definitely. For Game of the Year 2009, this looks like a sequel to it. And my number 1 is Resistance 3. I've been waiting for this game for such a long time. 2 years I spent waiting for this game have felt like 4 long years. You know, back in 2009, they presented this big fella. He was probably the biggest boss you would find at E3 2008. And even though the gameplay felt shallow, I was really excited for Resistance 2. I was like, hell, I'm getting Collector's Edition now. Well, even though the game has major flaws, I thoroughly enjoyed it a lot. Now with Resistance 3, they seem to have amped up the graphics in an awesome way, which I never expected them to. Like, you can see the dust particles from that, the awesome and, well, pretty good animation from them, the amount of weapons and the revamped iron sights, like they actually remade all these guns even though they already had them. And I can't wait to see what other new weapons they have, or what other crazy enemies they're going to throw at me, and what other places I'll go to, which is very interesting. Now the multiplayer is looking even more better. Sure, it has kill streaks and that stuff, but the abilities in the game are almost second to none with its crazy weapons, crazy kill streaks, and crazy abilities. You can't really find a game like this out there. This